日本時間10月2日、地区シリーズ進出を決めたドジャース。試合後には、佐々木投手、山本投手、大谷選手らも参加し、喜びのシャンパンファイトが行われました。そして、シャンパンファイト後には、ベッツ選手、山本投手、ロバーツ監督が会見に応じました。また、試合後、地元の各米メディアでは、興奮冷めやらぬドジャースタジアムの現地の様子を伝えるなど、地元ロサンゼルスは大盛り上がりでした。ここからはその様子を字幕付きでご紹介します。
I mean, not really, just because just two different teams. You know, last year we didn't have as much starting pitching. This year we have pretty deep in starting pitching, and just different players. You know, we brought back a lot of guys with the vibe. Everything is just different. It's a different year, and so we just enjoy where we are.
So 6 inning, base loaded. But how much confidence you have in Yamamoto? I mean, he could survive that inning. How big was that, and how did you see from behind?
That was a tough situation. I think there was no outs too, so really at that point we were really just trying to limit it to just one run. If he could get a punch out right there, then maybe we had a chance to get out of it with no runs. But I was able to make a nice play there, and then he got the punch out that we needed. And once he got the 2 outs, I think he kind of smelled blood right there, and just was able to attack and get the last. I think he was a strikeout the last hitter as well.
They intentionally walked Shohei to get to you. They've done that a few times this year, or the other teams have. What goes through your mind in those situations?
Nothing. I mean, I wouldn't let Shohei swing either. So, I mean, I understand. I expect the Phillies to do it. I expect for the rest of the postseason it to happen. So, I know, I understand Shohei. I understand the situation of the game, and so I just got to be ready to do my thing.
When someone asked Terry Francona earlier today before the game about walking Ohtani, he's like, "Have you heard of guys named Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman?"
Yeah.
But like he was going over the cost. But yesterday they didn't walk Ohtani, and do you go up there? Do you like anticipate that it's going to happen, or you just kind of let it go?
If there's a man on base and Shohei's up, I'm anticipating an intentional walk. So if they do, cool, I'll be ready to go. If they don't, you got to deal with Shohei. So it kind of it is what it is.
Dave, just how much of a test was that for you guys from the way the game started with Teo's drop ball to having to kind of rally and push Yamamoto's, especially as you look at how this team kind of responds to those kind of moments as you move forward here in October?
It was a great test, and we didn't waver. Even after that first inning, and guys stayed positive, stayed within themselves, kept taking good at bats, and Yoshi stepped up. Once again, and added some pitches in that first inning, but he was locked in, and for him to get us into the 7th was huge, and us tack on offensively, defensively, we're playing great, and it's good to see Roki finish that game too.
Is Roki your closer now?
I trust him, and he's going to be pitching in leverage, so that was the more you pitch guys and play guys, you learn more. So like I said about Yamamoto, I don't think the moment's going to be too big for Roki.
Hi, Dave. Congratulations. Let me ask you about the next series. So Shohei's starting game 1 in Philadelphia?
Yeah, Shohei's going to start game 1.
Yoshi, how difficult was it to lock back in after the way the first inning went, and what allowed you to have success over the rest of the outing?
I'm sorry, Jack. What was the first inning?
How difficult was it to lock back in after the first inning?
初回の後にどれくらい難しかったですか、もう一回集中するのに。
立ち上がり、状態は良かったんですけど、初回はまだ、コントロールの部分だったり、フォームにまだまとまりがなかったので、少し、ランナー出したり、してしまいましたけど、状態良かっただけに、いつも通り冷静に、相手を見て投球していけたので、それがこう徐々にいい投球に、なっていくのにつながったかなと思います。
My condition wasn't bad, but it took a little to settle in the game. So I was watching the reaction of the hitters, and then that helped me to get back into my groove.
Dave has talked about needing length out of the starters. How important was it for you to be able to get through the 6th inning jam and work into the 7th?
監督ができるだけ長いイニングを投げれる先発が重要だということを必要だということをおっしゃってたんですけども、その辺を自分でどのように思われますか？
1イニングでもやっぱ長く投げるっていうのはチームを助けることだと思いますし、今日は、6回に大ピンチになりましたけど、そこを乗り切って、まだ余力があったので、もう1イニング、いけると、言いました。
Because as a starting pitcher, my job is getting as deeper into the game as possible. And then today, I was just trying to bring my everything out there.
Third row on your left, guys.
今おっしゃった6回のピンチの件なんですけども、2アウトまで来て、デレクルスが来て、でカーブを中心の配球だったと思うんですけども、相手の、カーブの空振りの相手の反動だったり、まっすぐに全く無反応だったり、あそこをちょっと振り返っていただいて、どういう攻めを、今振り返るとしたということになるでしょうか。
The question was in the sixth inning, facing the De La Cruz, and then using curveball, and then how he was thinking to take that approach against him.
デラクルーズに対して、カーブが少し多くなってて、で反応もなんていうんだろう、こう有効な感じはこう見て取れたので、カーブを選んだのはベンですけど、なんていうんだろう、そこまでも、いいボール投げれてたので、自信持って、投げました。
I felt a little bit, because I was throwing curveball, too many curveballs, but that I trusted in Ben. He was calling the curveball, and then also I thought, by watching De La Cruz reaction, I thought, because I that was a good call.
あそこまだ1点差だったじゃないですか。あそこで絶対に気をつける、ここだけはしないというなんかこう言い聞かせながらっていうことあったんですか。
At that moment, we are just the Dodgers was leading only 1 run, and then what were you thinking?
もう1点差だったんで、ヒットも許したくなかったので、ノーアウトから最初ショートゴロだったんですけど、そのバッターから、しっかり落ち着いていいコースをついていこうと、思って投げて、1人目うまくこうなんていうんだろうな、ランナーもスタート切れないような打球だったので、あれ一つワンアウト目取れたのが、すごく大きかったですね。
I'm sorry because I'm really tipsy.
なんて言ったっけ？
一人
1点も許したくない場面だったんで。
で最初のバッターがショートゴロね。
取れたのが。
So given that game situation, I'm so sorry. Given that game situation, I didn't want to allow any hits, and then also the first out, which was inducing ground ball, and then that kind of like kept the runners and tried to keep runners away from advancing. So I think that was good.
Don't finish up on your right, guys.
初回のところちょっともう一度戻りたいんですけども、タイムリーの場面、スプリットをしっかり打ち取ったような打球だったということもあって、自分の中でそのダメージであったりとか、その辺の心境の部分と、あとその後しっかり、ずっと相手を抑え続けたこと、そこの部分と、でもう一つなんですけども、2イニング投げた後にベンチの中で多分手をからちょっとこうハグみたいなものがあったと映像で見たんですけども、そこ気持ち的にはどうだったかっていうのをちょっと教えてもらえますか。
Okay, let me go one by one. So the first question was the first, because when you allow the first run, it looked like the hit was, it looked like it was going to be out, but that because that unfortunately allowed the first round of the game, and then what did it cause any mentally damage onto you?
初回のタイムリーヒットはスプリット、うまくライトに打たれたので、あの場面は何としても抑えたかったですけど、打たれてしまったので、とにかく切り替えて、 一つずつ取っていくことに集中しました。
I think my focus was on taking the one hitter at a time, and then I think that was best I could do.
Tito, just kind of as you look at what you've done this season, what do you take away from what this team was able to do to get here, and then once they were here?
Well, before I answer that, I think I need to congratulate the Dodgers, Davey and Andrew, Brandon. I mean, they're certainly very deserving of moving on, and they're a handful, but they're also pretty first class. So just wanted to say that. You know what? It's hard to know what to take away right now because it's so fresh and raw. Everybody's hurting. Only one team can go home at the end on their own terms, and it's not us this year. The season doesn't just wind down. It just comes to a crashing halt, and that's kind of hard sometimes to make your peace with. I thought our group from day one was a special group. We did not accomplish what we set out to do. That takes away nothing from what me and the coaches feel about those guys.
On the Dodgers, to your point, how far do you see them going? I mean, do you see them back the Dodgers? Do you see them?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good at prognosticating. I had us moving on, so I'm not very good at that.
But as far as their talent, what they can accomplish?
Again, I'm not. Any team can win. When you get hot. I mean, these guys, they're very good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not prepared to prognosticate on them right now. Wasn't what I was thinking about.
Now, the Dodgers are looking to advance in the playoffs in Game 2 of their series with the Cincinnati Reds. And our Lauren Posen is live with excited fans as they hope the defending champs can keep the good times rolling. Hi, Lauren.
Hey, Pat, it is such a great time out here. We just heard the national anthem followed by a lot of cheers right after. I think it's almost about game time, and you can see there are still fans streaming in, all waiting and ready for the Dodgers to take it home tonight.
We're super stoked. Hope to get on the Jumbotron again. We got on twice. We're trying to get on again.
It's a sea of Dodger blue for Game 2 of the Wild Card Series, a game where every pitch has the power to keep October alive or bring it to an end. Fans packed the parking lot even before gates opened to the stadium.
Every year is really special, and Kershaw, Ohtani, this era is really incredible.
And they didn't forget their Dodger swag, proudly showing off who they're rooting for tonight.
It's the shirt, even got a little pendant necklace, and then the hat, that's from last year, but I'm hoping to update my gear very soon.
Some even showed up in what they call their lucky shirts, hoping to bring the team a little extra magic.
Every game that I came here last year during the playoffs, we won, so keeping the tradition and wearing it again and looking for the W tonight.
Some tickets to the big game were a steal. We found the cheapest seats for about $64 to $70 on resale sites. This fan got his for just under $120.
I think it's great. We bought them right before they clinched. So, yeah, we got a good deal.
Prices do go up closer to the field.
It's like $400 a seat. So, yeah, it's pretty pricey, but it's a good chance of catching a home run.
But honestly, for so many fans, it's not about the price. It's about being part of something bigger.
We're a big-time game. We show up in big-time series. We're going to lock it up tonight. We're going to do it for Kirsch. It's another beautiful day, blue heaven on earth.
All right, well, you heard him right there. So, Pat, we're going to be out here all night for you at home.
Nation erupts as LA takes one step closer to another World Series. Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf is live with the celebration and lots of happy people around him. Matthew.
Lots of hot, happy Dodger fans tonight. You can sense the energy. What do we think of the game? As you said, it started off a little slow. The Dodgers had to wake up a little bit, and then once they got to the later innings, the bats woke up, and then so did the Dodgers.
Let's go. Let me hear it. Let's go.
So you said 8-4. The bullpen a little shaky there. What'd you think of the bullpen tonight?
You gotta wait. It's worth the wait. A little late, but worth the wait. That's the Dodgers. We're gonna win back to back. Let's go, baby. Philly, we're waiting for you. Exactly.
So Sasaki closing the door there right at the end, lights out.
But don't worry about the bullpen.
Where's the energy? Are we saving it for the World Series, or
we gotta stick around. Let's go Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers.
Who do you think was the MVP tonight or this series?
Teo Hernandez, the MVP. Regular season, he does the job. When it comes postseason, he's ready at bat. Let's go, baby. Bam! Let's go.
And then you gotta do the celebration.
What celebration? Wow. Let's go. Like Phillies, we're waiting for you. Let's go.
What do we think about the Phillies?
They're going down. They're going down, baby. Dodgers all day.
Predictions?
We're going to sweep them, too. We're going to sweep them, too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to sweep them.
Teoscar's going to hit another grand slam. Freddie Freeman, too.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. Do we think the Dodgers are going to go back to the World Series? Yeah. Do we think they're going to win it? All right, let's go. Go on. I'll go ahead and send it back to you. World Series!
Do you think they're excited? All right. On to Philadelphia.
And fans are celebrating as the Dodgers keep their World Series dreams alive.
That's right. KTLA's Carlos Acedo joins us live from Dodger Stadium tonight. Carlos.
That's right. Another wild game tonight. You know, I don't know what it is about the 8th inning, but thankfully we got out of that mess, right? The Dodgers sweep the Reds. Feel free to bring out those brooms. And fans out here credit Yamamoto for the win. Game 2 of the National League West Wildcard Series was no disappointment for Dodger Nation. The reigning World Series champs were dominant. On the mound, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Dodgers! Everyone's saying that the Dodgers wasted a bunch of money on Yamamoto coming here, that he wasn't a dominant pitcher, and he has proven that. He's been lights out, and he is ready to carry us to the postseason through all the way to the World Series.
Our boys in blue might have gotten a slow scoring start against the Cincinnati Reds, but the Dodgers were able to turn things around from the 4th inning on.
Just keep scoring, hitting the bats are working finally, and everything's pulling together, the pitching, the catching, everything's going together.
No one in line. You will be inside for first pitch.
We're here for the win.
We're here for the win. Woo! Big win! Yeah, the big win. Dodger fans all the way. All the way.
The Vieira sisters of Pico Rivera brought their Dodger swag and sparkles, dressed from head to toe.
My cap, I made it myself. It took me a couple of days to put diamond by diamond. Yes, it took a while, huh, sister? Yes. She goes, just bling it, and I said, okay, I'm gonna bling it.
Is it the lucky charm then?
Yes! We better win today. The last time I wore it, we won. He's our good luck charm.
He definitely is. For others, having a small bundle of joy is their winning strategy.
We attended opening day, and the next day I went into labor and I had him, which was my birthday.
And if you brought any bad juju with you, it's time to cut them loose.
So here's the funny thing. I'm actually coming here with my boss, and every game that I watch with my boss, we lose. And so I'm kind of scared. I was kind of hesitant, but he bought me these tickets, so I couldn't say no.
And now you can tell your boss like to exit beforehand, before the end of the game, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it's a suite, so I don't know. I mean, I could kick him out of his own suite.
Yeah. All right, so I have a feeling he probably kicked out his boss from that suite, just saying. All right, so the Dodgers now head to the NLDS where they'll face off against the Phillies. They won't have home field advantage, but they will have momentum.
Celebration also going on outside the stadium. That's where our own Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf joins us from right now, as he just had a few moments with the fans. Tell us, Matthew.
Yeah, those fans were out here and electric after that win. None of these two games were really close. Some shaky moments there with the bullpen. But here's that moment I want to show you right when the fans came out here extremely excited. What'd you think of the game?
Amazing. First time bringing my baby right here.
What's the baby thinking?
She's crashed out. We put him to sleep. Go home, guys. Dodger!
Great game. Ohtani, greatest player of all time. Love him. Roki, Yoshi,
man, what can you say? Any concerns about the bullpen moving forward?
Yeah, of course. We need a lot of work.
I mean, slight concerns, but at the same time, it's like when you have a child and you don't do what they're supposed to, but at the same time, you still believe in them.
It was awesome. It was like one of the best experiences I've had in a postseason game.
I came last night too. Some of the best games I've come to. It almost tops the 18-inning game, and I was at that one too.
What do you want to say to Phillies fans?
We'll see ya. We'll see ya. Dodgers in four. Dodgers in four, baby.
We're about to get our lick back. Be ready for our Dodgers. We coming for you.
We got this. We got this. It's ours. It's ours. 2025 Dodgers!
You can't even watch that and not smile. Just so much happiness here tonight. A 2-game sweep of Cincinnati Reds. Now it's on to Philadelphia. A lot of fans here feeling confident. They're saying possibly another sweep. I think it's going to be a really close series, but again, all that optimism, especially after what happened last year. Reporting live tonight at Dodger Stadium.
Well, Darren, you know, October baseball rolls on, and so do the Dodgers. The fans have all left. They're behind us actually in the parking lot trying to get out of here. But I want to take you back to that moment after the Dodgers run, and they were coming out of these gates right here. You have to take a listen. Well, that's what it sounded like as Dodger fans poured out of the stadium after the boys in blue got it done. Fans told me they didn't even want to think about a Game 3. They wanted it wrapped up tonight, and their team delivered. Fans told us they just had to be here for this big playoff game, no matter what. Some even confessed to us that they call that a work just to be part of this moment. They told us it felt magical. It was a pivotal night where every pitch, every play meant something big. Now, for some fans, it was their very first playoff game, or game in general. For others, they told us they've been walking through these gates their whole lives. But they all agree nothing compares to being here in the crowd, feeling that energy. Watching at home just doesn't come close. And scoring a playoff ticket, it's a memory they're never going to forget.
Like playoff baseball is crazy. Like, it's a whole different atmosphere. It's electrifying. Like, it's out of the roof. Like, whew.
I mean, did your Labubu, you think, brought some good luck tonight for the team?
I hope.
What's the Labubu's name?
Hope.
Tell me what it was like being here on your birthday, even belated birthday, for a big game like this, and they won.
I feel great! Woo! And the Dodgers won!
Great game. We loved it. Oh, my God. It was awesome. Way to go, Dodgers! Princess Pee-wee? Viva los Dodgers! Woo!
We had to get Princess Pee-wee in there. So the boys in blue, they're headed off to Philadelphia for this weekend for the first game of the series on Saturday, and then they'll be right back here, back home, a week from tonight. We'll send it back to you.
いかがでしたでしょうか。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーなどを中心に野球情報をお届けしています。この動画が良かったら高評価、チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いいたします。今回も最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。